Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. Hello neighbor, famous for its bugs, terrible controls, and a whole lot more. Since then though, we have gotten 3 more Hello Neighbor titles. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek, which is pretty mid, Secret Neighbor, which is actually quite a fun game and I do enjoy, and then finally Hello Engineer, which could not have been more obviously a spineless cash grab. But now, Dynamic Pixels is finally rolling out their long-awaited sequel, Hello Neighbor 2. Previous to this demo, Hello Neighbor 2 has had different versions of it, the alpha and the closed beta, both of which were very different to one another. But what similarities do they share? Well, they both look great, but have god-awful puzzles and are a buggy mess. So, what will this demo show? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the marvelous world of Hello Neighbor 2's demo. But first, let me get this out of the way. No, this recording wasn't my first playthrough. Actually, I'd watched Dan TDM play it, then played it myself before recording this. Anyway, I got a bunch of my friends in a VC, and then booted up the game. So, the tutorial for this game is actually very good. A lot of games will either make you wait ages to learn one control even though you already know it, or it will just throw controls at you without you being able to process them. Or it will literally have one control menu with no tutorial. But Hello Neighbor 2's tutorial is actually really good and immersive. You flip this lever to open up the first gate, then you have to find 3 cogs to open up the second. I won't go over the whole thing, but just know it's really good. Good job, Dynamic Pixels. So let's talk about this game's puzzles. If you're unaware, Hello Neighbor is infamous for its, well, do you even call them puzzles? This has been an ongoing issue even up to the recent beta. As an example though, in the first game you had to put this bowling ball on a shelf and then activate the fan. Then you would quickly run onto this platform and get lifted because once the bowling ball fell off the shelf it would land on the lever. No, I'm not kidding. But this game's puzzles are actually quite smart and well thought out. For instance, there's a puzzle where you must find the code to the safe. Above you there are 4 different numbers in different colours, and above the safe there's 4 flags sharing those same colours just in a different order. By putting each number in the flag order into the safe, I can't believe I'm saying that's a sentence I'm saying, you unlock a key. Obviously there's more throughout the game, some harder than others, like flipping these crooked paintings the right way around to unlock a secret room. But I'm not going to go over every single one. So, the original Hello Neighbor game had a certain style, if you can call it that, when it came to looks. Was it good? No. But since the release of Hello Neighbor 2's alpha, it's been looking really good compared to the previous titles, and this demo might be the best we've seen yet. I love the atmosphere of this game. It looks really dark and mysterious, and really shows off the horror genre in a good way. Also, the neighbor character model is really good, for the most part, and was actually quite frightening to see behind you, or hanging around the corner. For once, he looks intimidating, which is probably one of the best changes. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate the music of the title? The music is really eerie and intense when it needs to be. Hello Neighbor has always had good music in my opinion, but this was just fantastic and is something that the game devs should be really proud of. Music like this can build atmosphere, just as much as the looks of the game. So credit where credit is due, this is probably the first Hello Neighbor title that really feels like a horror game. So, I've been talking a lot about how good this game is, but now it's time we get into what I like to call the fun segment. So at the start you may have seen this game has a few bugs. Now, I know people exaggerate about bugs from time to time. For instance, when I played Bendy and Ink Machine Chapter 5, there were literally no bugs, even though I got warned to be ready for them. So does this apply to Hello Neighbor 2? Not in the slightest. Let's start off by mentioning the fact that though the AI has code to do animations when outside, he doesn't really know it exists. Let me explain. Whenever the neighbor goes outside, for instance when he's putting out his shovel, he does not know you're there. You can literally walk up to him, touch him, but that's a little bit creepy, or steal his wrench and he just won't care. To further my point, if you continuously run inside then outside of his house, he won't be able to get you. There is also a random key here that does literally nothing and serves zero purpose as far as I know. One more thing I should mention is that speedrunners are using this clipping bug right now that allows them to not only skip the tutorial, but it also lets them just phase through the basement door, making speedruns incredibly fast. So, is Hello Neighbor 2's demo actually good? Well, it's complicated. The game on its own is good. The tutorial is brief but informative, the puzzles are quite smart, and the overall atmosphere does feel like an actual horror game. In my own experience, the bugs weren't too bad and didn't affect the gameplay that much, and for the price of literally nothing, I had a lot of fun with this demo. But I wouldn't be confident in the full game. It could definitely turn out alright, but then again, we saw how the rest of the games turned out. I guess only time will tell. Also, I worked really hard on this video. It's much different to what I normally post, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So if you did end up enjoying, please do consider subscribing and join my Discord to tell me what you thought. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see ya.